So you found a good woman. Awesome. Now what? How do you plan on attracting that good woman? Serious question. How do you plan on attracting her? Because, see, how you attract the good woman is the same way you attract the bad women. And so they're all attracted to the same things. And if you don't know how attraction works, guess what? You're going to fail with the traditional good woman too. You know why? Because I've said it in other videos, good woman, traditional women, modern women, they're all the same. They all operate the same. Feelings, you got to make them feel things. Attraction isn't about your looks. If it was, why do I got a busted face and a knocked out tooth and I'm still getting laid? Without even trying, guys. Without even trying. I'm not even trying. I'm serious. I'm not going out. I'm not on the prowl looking, oh, can I get her number? Can I get... No, I'm not doing any of that. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Attraction isn't a choice. Attraction is about emotions. And you gentlemen, you have to understand, you know, if you're having problems getting the type of women that you want, then this channel is for you. I'm telling you, this channel is for you. If you're having trouble getting the women that you want, this is the channel for you. Okay? Women are all attracted to the same things: competence, confidence, communication. Okay? You have to be confident in yourself, you got to be competent in your skills, and you got to communicate all of those things. If you don't, you're going to fail with women, period. And you don't have to have the six-pack abs or six-figure income or be 6 feet tall to get women. In fact, one of my clients just told me the other week, both of her daughters are dating men and getting married here soon to men that are shorter than them. So if attraction's all based on you got to be 6 feet tall, then how come they're getting married? How come they've got girlfriends? See, the whole 666 thing is pure cope. I'm telling you, it's pure cope by men that don't understand attraction. It is. I'm telling you, I'm not 6 feet tall. I've never made six figures in my entire life, and I've never had six-pack abs in my entire life. Maybe when I was younger, but I don't even remember it if I did. I don't even go to the gym. Okay, I have never set foot in a gym in my entire adult life. I shit you not. Never. Right? Attracting women has nothing to do with your body and all that stuff. That's all just surface level, okay? Attracting women has to do with deeper shit, okay? And if you don't know how to tap into that deeper stuff inside women, well, you're not going to get far with them. Trust me, okay? I've talked about this in other videos. The last video I did, I think, was called The Art of Seduction, right? And I made that video the weekend before I met this latest woman that I'm sleeping with and seeing. And I haven't posted a video in a few weeks because I've been hanging out with her and enjoying life. And again, I used everything in my Art of Seduction video, I used basically to get her in my bed. It's not even about like tricking them or anything. It's literally just, you just have to know how to connect with women. And you got to be confident in yourself. If you're not confident in yourself and you're like insecure about her leaving you, dude, you're going to fail, man. You're going to fail. Even if you get married to a woman and you're deep down scared she's going to leave you, you're going to fail. You're going to fail because you're not confident. You don't understand how to attract women and to keep women attracted to you. See, I personally don't need marriage or a commitment from any woman, ever. Why? Because I'm confident in myself that I can attract other women and get laid. I know that I can. I've done it many, many times. Okay, that's the confidence you guys got to have. You have to understand that, look, they're just women, man. They're just people, okay? You got to learn how to connect with them. If you don't know how to connect with them, well, you're never going to get them in bed, you know? And what do I mean by connecting? Like, do you know what the word rapport means? If you don't know what the word rapport means, you need to go look it up right now, okay? And then you need to start trying to develop rapport with women that you talk to. And if you don't know how to do that, well, there's step one. Anyways, how are you going to attract this good woman that you met? I mean, because you just being a good man, a provider, a protector, that's not going to do shit. There's tons of men that make enough money that can provide for and that are big enough and can protect women. but somehow they still don't get women. Do you see what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with you providing for them or protecting them. It has everything to do with how you make them feel. Okay? Feel. Women need to know that you are safe, that you're not out to hurt them, that you don't have ulterior motives, that you know how to communicate to them on a subtle level, not a surface level. Oh, like the sky is blue. No, like on a deep level. Okay, you need to make them feel things during your interactions with them up here. Like, let's say you're talking about nature. This is the nature that you're talking about, but under the communication that you're communicating, there's subtle energy, there's subtle there's body language and tone of voice, and all of those things women are extremely intuitive about. Okay, and if you cannot fake being confident, because arrogance is basically faking confidence, and we can see it all around us right now with women everywhere. They are faking confidence. They're arrogant, and us as men, we know that they're not confident in themselves. They're just arrogant. They're extremely insecure. Like, there's insecure, then there's arrogance, then there's confidence right in the middle. Like, everything in life is a balance. I talk about this all the time. Everything in life is a balance, and confidence, you are in balance. You're not too far over here. You're not too far over here. You're right in balance. You're confident. You know what you know, and you know what you don't know. And you're not afraid to say that. You see what I mean? How are you going to get this good woman, though? How are you going to get her? How are you going to attract a good woman? Because you being traditional isn't enough. You have to be attractive. And if you don't know what that means, well, you're still going to fail. It has nothing to do with the 3 6s, like I just said. You can have all the money in the world. You can be the tallest dude in the world. You can have all the abs and all the good looks in the world, and women will still not want you. Because the 3 6s that's all cope, man. That's all what loser, dumb men think women are attracted to. You guys are clueless. Anybody who's talking about the 3 6s is a clueless dude. Clueless. I don't have any of those things. I never have. And I've attracted and slept with many, 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 many more women in my life than I can count anymore. Seriously. I'm not even trying to notch bedposts. That's not even it. It's not even about a count. I'm not even trying to get my number up there. It has nothing to do with that. I just organically sleep with women because I know how to connect with them. That's literally all it is. That's all you got to know how to do is connect with women. But how are you going to do that? You found you a good woman. How are you going to do that? You see what I'm saying? You all still don't know how to connect with women. You still don't know how to make women attracted to you. You still don't know how to seduce women. You still don't know how to make that thing wet down there for her. Do you see what I'm saying? Your money doesn't make her wet down there. Your height doesn't make her wet down there. Your 6-pack abs doesn't make her wet down there. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to know how to, this is going to sound wrong, but you have to know how to make women feel things, different things. You have to know how to manipulate their emotions, how to make them happy, how to make them sad, how to make them nostalgic, how to make them pissed off, how to do this, how to do that. Do you see what I'm saying? And you have to then do that because women are attracted to a man that can make them feel something. You know why women divorce men and break up with men and say men are boring? It's not because you don't have hobbies and you don't have a good job, you don't have a cool job, and you don't have friends and this, that, and the other. You can have a good job, you can have a bunch of hobbies, you can be a skydiver, you can have the most interesting job in the world, and you can still be labeled as boring because you didn't make her feel anything. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to make women feel things. All right? That's why they label you boring or not. The men that can make them feel things, they're not bored with because their feelings are all over the place. The dudes make them feel certain things and they're all over the place. Their emotions, they make them feel something. They're not bored with that dude. He can make them pissed off. He can make them this. He can make them that. And it's not that he's even trying to do those things. He's just not giving a shit about her emotions. That's the thing. See, the guy that can make a woman feel multiple things is a guy that doesn't give a shit about her getting emotional. See, you guys that get married and then in relationships and all this stuff, you all are afraid to make women mad. You're afraid. Like, no. Making women mad is one of the easiest ways to get them emotional. Right? And again, if you can make a woman mad, well, you're going to get her kitty wet down there. I guarantee you. She'll never admit that, but it will. And then as long as you know that and know what you're doing in the moment, dude, you can get any woman you want. Like, I know when I'm pissing a girl off and she's pissed off at me, I'm just like like, I know that I can get her, I know that I can turn it around, and I know I can sway her, by how I talk to her. You see what I'm saying? Communication, right? And then competence, and then confidence. You see how all three of those things are present in my communication? You have to be confident in yourself and in your abilities to know what's going on. You got to be competent in your communication and how you're manipulating women's emotions through your interactions and your communication. And then you got to know how to communicate it all. Do you see how that all three of them tie together? Confidence, competence, communication. You can be the ugliest friggin' dude, fat dude, and be sleeping with hot women. And if you don't think that that's possible, well, you're an idiot. I'm serious. Because literally, you guys are on the internet coping about how you don't get women, but you have all the power in the world to get women. You just don't believe in yourself, and you believe it's some far off outlandish idea. Oh, I don't get women because I don't have enough money. I don't get women because I'm not tall enough. I don't get women because I haven't looks maxed enough. Like, no, you guys are dumb. You're dumbasses. Literally. I don't give a shit about looks maxing. I don't give a fuck about what women think of me. That's the whole point. That's why I'm attractive, because I don't give a fuck. That's the attitude that I have with women. I don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? I don't live my life trying to please women with my looks, with money, with anything like that. And that's why I'm attractive to them, because I don't need to have those things. I don't need to. All right, for instance, this woman that I'm sleeping with and seeing right now, she doesn't want to get married, and I don't want to get married, right? She doesn't want my money. She doesn't need my money. She can go work for herself, and she can make her own money. I love that she doesn't need me and I don't have to provide for her, which means she's not using me for my money. Do you see how that works? She actually likes me for me and how I make her feel. You see what I mean? I don't want a woman looking for me for money or he can provide for me. No, that's a gold digger, right? Oh, well, men should be the providers. No, we're all equal. If you're an adult and you've got 2 hands and 2 feet, use what God gave you, go to work. Women included. All right? I'm never, ever, 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 ever going to pay a woman's way in this life. Unless it's my child. And I don't have any children yet. So that's on purpose too, by the way. Because I don't want women using them as pawns against me for more money and leverage for more money. I've seen my mother do it. I've seen my aunts do it. I've seen most women in the world do it. You all know exactly what I'm talking about. Women use children as leverage to get more money from men. And that ain't going to be me. So, it is what it is. But anyways, back to you guys. So you found you a good woman, right? How are you going to attract her? How are you going to get her, right? It's a fair question. Do you know how attraction works? Do you know how to talk to her? Are you confident in yourself and your ability to attract her? And it has nothing to do with money, right? It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with your looks. And it has nothing to do with your height. So how are you going to attract her? See what I mean? You guys don't understand how attraction works. And this is why you can find a good woman all you want. And guess what? She's still going to leave you if you don't understand this stuff. All right? And and I've talked about this in other videos. This is why men that get married are idiots. Idiots, right? Y'all are dumbasses because you're expecting a woman to be loyal to give her word to be loyal to you. But women are never loyal to their words. That's a man thing. Us as men, we give our word despite how we feel. That's what men do. Why are you expecting a woman to be a man? Dumbass. There's Christianity in marriage, you fucking idiots. You see what I'm saying? Women are only loyal to their feelings and how you make them feel. If you don't make them feel shit, guess what? They're gone. Why would you want them to be miserable with you anyways? That's what you Christians want. You Christians are like, oh, well, I'm going to find me a good woman and I'm going to get married. Yeah, but how are you going to attract her? How are you going to keep her feeling something for you? You're not, which means she's going to lose attraction for you. And then you're going to expect her to stay loyal to you in this relationship where she's not even attracted to you anymore and she's miserable. Make that make sense. Why would you want that? This is what men expect by getting married. Because y'all are idiots, because y'all don't know shit. And you think you know shit, but you don't know shit, so I gotta tell you shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how men don't understand this. It really is not hard to figure out. By agreeing to monogamy, what is a man's nature? What is a man's natural proclivity to do? To go spread our seed, right? Not in just one woman. Because guess what? What if that woman gets pregnant? What if she's having a kid? She can't fuck. So you can't spread your seed. You see what I'm saying? That's why it should never be. One woman is not enough to satisfy one man sexually. No. There is not one woman on this earth that can satisfy me sexually. And I know it. I want to fuck. And then when we get done fucking, I want to fuck again. And if she ain't ready, well, guess what? I still want to fuck whether she doesn't or not. You see what I'm saying? So I'm supposed to be miserable while I wait around for her to be ready to fuck me? No, fuck that. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what you guys don't even understand. You're not even thinking about this. You're just going along with, oh, well, religion. And, well, I guess since religion had it right, No, religion had it wrong, too. Religion has it wrong and feminism has it wrong. You guys don't understand human nature and how attraction works. Period. If you did, you wouldn't be on the internet complaining about women. I will never complain about women on this channel. Ever. Ever. I don't need to. I know how to attract them. Sure, are there some shitty women in the world? Absolutely. Are there shitty men in the world? Absolutely. Tons of guys are shitty men. Tons of guys are shitty men that think they're good men. Tons of y'all right now that are watching this right now, you think you're a good man, but you're not a good man because you're manipulative. And you don't even realize how you're being manipulative to manipulate women. That's a fact. I've had guys comment on this channel before trying to shame me that I didn't know what I was talking about, right? But I'm the one getting laid, guys. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not the one complaining about women. I have plenty of good relationships with women. Let me give you some background. I know I've said this before. My profession, my day job, I'm a massage therapist, okay? I literally, my work, my day job is to rub down naked women. That's my day job, okay? Not sexually, professionally, but I'm still rubbing down naked women. There has to be a level of comfortability there for them to even do that, even with just Joe Blow off the street giving them a massage. I'm not even talking romantic wise. I'm talking about just, I know how to make women feel comfortable, right? That's a feeling. See, men and women, we live different lives, right? Men, we've never known the feeling of comfortability, like around, I know that sounds silly, like, oh, yes, we have, Andrew. No, you haven't. Because every single day when a woman goes out of this house, she has a guard up. And she has to. Because she's being hit on by tens of thousands of men every day. So she's got to put this guard up so that most guys can't get through. And most guys won't get through. You have to be the guy that knows how to fucking penetrate that and get to her. And how you do that is you make her feel safe. You disarm her. And how you make her feel safe is how you talk to her. And how you show up as a man. Right? But you can't do that if you think that attracting women all has to do with your money. Your money's going to make her feel safe. Your looks and height is going to make her feel safe. No, you idiots. No. How you show up, how you communicate, your confidence and your competence, and how you communicate those three things and those two things is how you attract women. But you guys don't understand that. You think it all has to do with the 3 6s. Dumb. I can't make this stuff up. Men en masse are absolute retards. Seriously. Most of y'all watching this. I hate to say that. That doesn't mean that you can't be better though. All of you men have the power to be better, to be more competent and be more confident and be more communicative. You just got to know how. And you don't know how because nobody's ever taught you how to connect with women. You have to know how to make them feel comfortable around you so that they want to open up to you. See, women are like onions. You ever peeled an onion? It's got layers, right? And you have to peel back a woman layer at a time by you talking to them, right? You guys got to understand this. Women, they have this wall up, right? They're a fucking onion. Like down deep in the middle of that fucking thing is their true self, their authentic self, how they feel all the time, what they think, what this, what that, all of it. You're not going to get to know them until you can make them feel comfortable enough to peel back those layers and then allow you to penetrate them. In order to penetrate a woman physically and get in her pants, get inside her, you have to penetrate her mind and her emotions first before you can penetrate down there. Okay? You'll never be able to penetrate a woman down there until you penetrate her mind and penetrate her emotions. If you don't know how to do that, it doesn't matter if you find a good woman or not. You will fail. You will. You will fail with women. And you probably already are. It has nothing to do with women being bad or modern or good or traditional. No, women are women. I've said it before on my channel. Women are just women. They've never changed. They've always been like this. Yeah, they get a little more worse. Sure, that's because men are freaking simps. How women are is based on how men show up. And you guys have to understand that. Women are natural followers, okay? They follow what's going on. So if they're being more masculine, well, it's because dudes are being more bitches. Stop acting like a bitch. Stop acting like an emotional woman. Stop getting in your emotions about girls. Stop getting mad at them. Anybody that's bitching, complaining, and angry at women and posting videos online about it, you're angry at women. And you've got problems, internal problems, and you're never going to attract women being angry at them. Absolutely not. No. You're never going to. Okay? I mean, it's the same reason why you're not attracted to a woman that's angry at men. It's a turnoff, right? Well, guess what? It's the same thing for them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not attracted to pissed off women that hate all men. And vice versa, they don't want a man that hates all women and that's pissed off at women. Excuse me, I got some in my mouth. I just had lunch. So you can't be in your feelings and get emotional because, well, you're in your emotions and you're being a little boy. You know, men don't allow their emotions to affect their actions, right? That's it's called being a man, right? Balanced. You don't get knocked off emotional center by a woman or by women acting like a fool. You just, okay, bye. You don't need to say anything. You're never going to change women, okay? The only thing that can change women and get them to believe certain things is their own experience. It's not you bitching and complaining about them on the internet. They're not going to change. You think they're going to change by watching me? No, they're going to be assholes still. They're going to be selfish. They're going to be manipulative. Literally, monogamy and commitments are manipulation by women to get you to go against your manhood and spreading your seed. They want you to just fuck them. They want to take a man and hold on to him for just his love so that he doesn't give his love to anybody else. You know, that's selfishness, right? That's why men, we don't need that. When like me, I know that I can attract a bunch of women. I have a ton of love to give a bunch of people. Why would I harness that and only give it to one person? That's stupid. The world needs more love, right? That doesn't mean I want to go hurt this person or hurt that person. That means that I'm just not going to commit myself to one person. And I tell everybody up front that. Absolutely. So there's no misconceptions. There's no false expectations. The expectation is I'm going to do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want. And if you don't agree to it, well, fuck off. You know? That's my life. And that's the attitude you men need to have. Because women don't care about you. They care about what they're getting from you and how you make them feel. So just make them feel shit. and don't give them shit. Don't give them anything. Like, you know, me and my girl, not my girl, because she ain't my girl. There's no possessions. Like, I don't have a girl. No one is mine, and I'm not anyone's. You see what I mean? Like, control, possession. This person's mine. Like, no, you're not. No person in this on this earth is anyone else's. You know, like marriage. That's all possession. It's control. Like, that's marriage and commitments is how women manipulate men to go against your manhood, so that she can keep you and your love all for herself. That's what marriage and commitment is. And so they want you to commit to them. That's why they look for commitment. There's tons of women still looking for commitment because they're insecure how to keep men. Do you see how that works? Only insecure men and women look for commitments from others. I don't need a woman to commit to me. Why? Because I know that how I attracted her, and I know how to make her want to fuck me. And not only that, I know how to make her want to fuck me. Because I know how to make her want to fuck me, I know how to make her want to fuck me, I know how to make her want to fuck me, I know how to make her want to fuck me, and I know how to make her want to fuck me. You see what I'm saying? So I don't need a commitment from anyone because, well, I'm just living my life and enjoying it. Why do I need a commitment from a woman? I know how to fuck other women. So why do I need a commitment from one? You see what I'm saying? This is why commitment is only for insecure people. It is. You need the security of another person's commitment to make you feel secure, because you're not secure in the relationship or with the person that you're with. Why? Because you don't know how you attracted them, and then you don't know how to keep them attracted. That's what I'm saying. Let's say you found a good woman. Let's go back to square one here. So you found a good woman. How are you going to keep her? You see what I mean? Y'all don't even think about this stuff. You know? You're just like, oh, well, I'm a good man, so, oh, yeah, I'll be a good man. She'll be a good woman, and she'll just, she'll give me her word that she'll be good to me. No, she won't. Yeah, she'll give you her word, but her word isn't what women do. That's not their loyalty. Their loyalty is to their feelings. So you have to make her feel something for you. And then you have to keep making her feel something for you. And if you don't know how to do that, guess what? She is going to leave you. Traditional or not. Guaranteed. I guarantee you. You can set your watch to it. I promise you. You guys don't understand this stuff, and you need to understand this stuff. So if you don't know how to purposefully attract women, this channel's for you. I promise you. Stick around. Hit like, hit subscribe, drop a comment in the comments below, but be cordial, okay? I mean, it is what it is. Tell me, I'm living my life and enjoying it no matter what any of y'all think or say. I have no problem attracting multiple women, talking to them, and getting them into my bed. So y'all can hate on me all you want, but I'm living the dream, y'all. Okay? I have my own house. I have my own business. I go where I want. I do what I want. I say what I want. And nobody tells me what to do, especially a woman. And no woman is ever moving into my house. Not even the one that I'm talking to right now, and she knows it. She's got her own place. She can take care of herself just like a grown-ass adult. That's the best relationship to be with any woman ever, is one that knows how to take care of themselves and that doesn't want to move into your house. It's the best relationship ever. Y'all meet in the middle, you have fun, you fuck, then you go home. Or you stay over at each other's houses one night or the other. I stayed over at her house last night. She's coming over to my house tonight. You see what I mean? But she ain't moving in, and I'm not committing to nobody, and I don't need her commitment. I know that if I can attract her, she's not going to want to fuck anybody else. That's her commitment to me, is me knowing how to attract her. Women are monogamous. When you can attract a woman and keep her attracted, she doesn't want to fuck any other dude. Because no other dude can make her feel the way that you're currently making her feel. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? Just because I can make women feel things and make them want to fuck me doesn't mean I don't want to fuck other women. That's nature, right? Our nature as men is to spread our seed. And guess what? I'm going to do just that whenever I want, however I want. And if I have to risk losing her out of my life to do that, so be it. I'm cool with that. Why? Because I'm confident in myself, competent in my skills, and communicative enough that I can attract other women besides her. See how that works? And I do it even while I'm with her because I know what I'm doing. That's what y'all men need to learn how to do, is you need to learn how to attract women. If you don't know how to attract women, it doesn't matter if you find a good traditional one or not. She's still going to leave you and cheat on you. Promise. Promise. So you found a good woman. How are you going to keep her? You learn how to attract her. You learn how to make her feel things. You make her learn how to desire you and make her want to fuck you. See what I'm saying? If you don't know how to do that, guess what? Doesn't matter if she's a traditional woman or not, she's still going to leave you. I'm telling you. You set your watch to it. You don't have to believe me, but that's just the way that the world works and the way that reality works. And, it is what it is. So, anyways, guys, seriously, I'm not out to be mean to any of y'all. I'm just trying to get you to understand that there's a knowledge gap that so many men have. And you've been watching all this RP content thinking that, oh, well, if I women are just hypergamous and that's why I don't have a woman. Or, oh, women just love 6 feet tall guys. That's why I don't have a woman, because I'm not 6 feet taller. Oh, women want 6-figure income and I don't have any of that. So that's why I don't get women. No, you don't get women because you're not confident in yourself. You're not competent in your skills to attract women. And you don't know how to communicate with women, period. Those 3 things. That's it. You're not confident, you're not competent, and you don't know how to communicate with women. And that doesn't mean you don't know how to tell women this or that. There's an art to communicating with women. You don't know what it is. I'm telling you. If you did, you'd have women beating down your phone, beating down your door, trying to get you. I'm telling you. But you don't. You're on the internet complaining about them. That should be clue number 1. So if you want to learn, stick around. Got any comments, leave them in the comment box below. If you got any value out of the video and want to stick around, hit the subscribe button. I've got more videos coming out. If there's any topic you want me to discuss, drop a comment in the comment box below. I genuinely care and want to see every single one of you succeed. But you as men can't succeed until you open your mind to new possibilities. Because what you think you know is not what is. And you're never going to learn until you go, hey, I don't know what I think I know. You're not going to learn until you're humble, right? You're not going to learn how to get women until you're humble. It's not your problems with women it's not women, it's you, gentlemen, all right? Your problems with women are your problem, not women's. Trust me, I know how to attract good women. I know how to attract bad women. It's all the same. You attract all of them the same. Confidence, competence, communication, okay? Then you filter them out, right? If you want to get married, but again, if you want to get married and have kids, that's because you're not being a man, you're being a cuck. Because you don't know how to attract multiple women. If you know how to attract multiple women and get laid, why would you want marriage? The only reason why dudes want marriage is because you don't know how to get women and get laid. Seriously. You don't know how to connect with women in order to make them want to fuck you. So then when you get lucky with one and accidentally, she's probably manipulating you. You probably didn't even attract her. You might have accidentally attracted her, but she's still manipulating you because she knows that you're not really a man. And she's taking advantage of you and using you as a retirement plan, and you're just doting on her and putting her on a pedestal and going, oh yeah. It's like Christianity does that. It puts women on pedestals. Christianity does. Puts women on pedestals. That's why things never last and the attraction fades. And anyways, that's a whole nother topic we can talk about later. But you gotta be confident in yourself. You gotta be competent. You gotta know how to communicate those things. And if you don't know how to do that, well, guess what? You're gonna fail. And then, a lot of you are going, oh, well, I don't care about women. It's all women's fault. Women are just terrible people today and blah, 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 blah. There's that women hating again. No, we don't do that on this channel, all right? If you're going to do that, get the hell out of here, all right? I don't want you here, all right? I don't need to hate on women at all, all right? They are the way that they are, and men are the way that we are, all right? I'm not going to hate on women for their nature any more than I want a woman hating on me because I like to stick my dick in a bunch of women. That's stupid, right? That's nature, right? Why would I why would I put up with being shamed for my nature? Same thing. I'm not gonna shame women for their nature. That's just how they operate. So let them operate that way, and then learn learn the rules so that you know how to play the game. It's like football, right? You want to be good at football, right? Well, how do you be good at football? You learn the rules of the game so you can operate within the game and manipulate the game how you want it to win, right? Well, it's the same thing with women. You have to know the game that women are playing, the seduction game, the attraction game. You have to know what it is. And some of you are going to go, oh, well, I don't want to play games. Games are childish. Doesn't matter. It's an analogy, okay? Grow up. Grow the fuck up, right? Whether you want to admit it, it's a game, okay? And if you don't know how to play it, well, that's your fault. You can't blame women for that. That's your stupidity as a man, right? Get with the program, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying, like, you know, these things, it's not rocket science, man. You know, women are just women. So just treat them like people. Talk to them, man. Like, hey, how's your day going? Oh, cool. What'd you do this weekend? Oh, awesome. I like concerts too. Oh, which concert did you go see? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, really? How'd you like that one? Like, you have to engage women. You have to ask them questions. Whoever's asking questions is leading the conversation. If you're not asking a woman questions, you're not leading the conversation. And you're a horrible conversationalist. Do you know how many women I've had on my table talking about all this stuff? They lament to me and complain to me how most men don't even ask them questions. Literally, these women will be beautiful women, man. Be out with dudes all the time, going out on first date, second date. You know why you all don't get first or second dates? Because you don't know how to talk to girls. You don't know how to ask them questions. All right? Communication. Your communication should be very little about yourself and more about them. Get them talking about themselves. Women love talking about themselves. Ask them questions. Fucking talk to them, man. It ain't hard. All right? Ask them questions. If you're not asking them questions, you're not leading. If you're not leading, you ain't the man, bitch. See what I'm saying? Ask them questions. All right? I love asking women questions. It makes me elicit more information from them, which makes me carry the conversation wherever I want it to go. And I've had tons of practice doing this. Why? I'm a massage therapist. Women are on my table. I do this every freaking day. Every day. All right? I talk to women every day. So I know how to make them feel heard. I know how to make them comfortable. I know how to make them feel understood. And I know how to make them attracted to me. So take my word for it, gentlemen. I promise I'm not out to tell you wrong. I'm not some dude that's just out here blowing smoke up your butt. Like, that's not what I'm here for. You know, I'm literally here to help you. If you want it, it's right here. But if you don't want it, well, get the heck out of here. If you're just going to cry and complain and, you know, just bitch about women and you know, try to shame them and manipulate them like they do to you, get out of here. I don't want you here. You know what I mean? Like, this is all about how to understand women. And you have to be open-minded to ideas that you didn't know before, that you didn't think of. And that's going to come with some growing pains, right? So, anyways, let me know, you know, what all y'all want to hear, or what all y'all want me to talk about next. I mean, this is all relative. It's all attraction, right? You just got to know how to talk to them, man. And be confident in yourself. Yeah, I just got to be confident, because you're not. No, you're not. If you were confident, then you'd be talking to women. You wouldn't be shunning them. Oh, I'm going to shun women because women are bad. No, they're not. You're horrible. You're a horrible dude. By shunning women. Like, you're a horrible dude. Like, you don't understand women at all. You're acting just as bad as the women are towards men that don't understand men. That's my whole point, is most men don't understand women. And most women don't understand men. And no one cares to. That's the problem. You know, you have to understand the opposite sex in order to attract them and to keep them attracted and keep them coming back. If you don't know how to do that, you're going to fail. Whether you find a good traditional woman or not, I promise you, Okay? Cool. All right, we'll talk next time. Peace.